I'd suffocate with your arms around my neck, arms around my neck, I'd suffocate with your arms around my neck, and I'm coming back with my neck, arms around my neck, I'd suffocate with your arms around my neck. I would've given everything that I had left. Keep pushing me away, but I'll keep coming back. 'Cause you know me better than I know myself. I'd suffocate with your arms around my neck, arms around my neck, arms around my neck, arms around my neck. I'd suffocate with your arms around my neck, around my neck, around my neck, around my neck. I'd suffocate with your arms around my neck, around my I would've given everything that I had left. Keep pushing me away, but I'll keep coming back. 'Cause you know me better than I know myself. I'd suffocate with your arms around my neck, arms around my neck, arms around my neck. I'd suffocate with your arms around my neck. I'd suffocate with your arms around my neck, around my neck, around my neck, around my neck. I'd suffocate with your arms around my neck, arms around my neck, I'd suffocate with your arms, my neck, arms around my neck.
Boys chase me, I don't pursue. All of their heads turn when I come through. I'm slim and I'm thick, so they stick like glue. They're out with the old, I'm in with the new. If you buy me a drink, then my friend one too. Caribbean liquor, Curacao blue. I need the penthouse suite with the view. I'm sweet like sugar, Curacao blue. Curacao blue. Curacao blue.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are we? Appreciate you all being here. I know it's been a minute, but we are back. Chai, Rusty, Pizza, Shiro, Quang, Silence, PVR. What's up, guys? Appreciate you being here. Niwa, welcome in. Appreciate you guys being here. Y'all, we have an insane list today. I got to get used to looking over here now. I literally just moved this camera like half an hour ago. What's up, Silence? If you haven't heard this track yet, it's incredible. I don't know why that's up there. There we go. Old Primal streams would be wondering why the heck I said most of the things I was saying. That's everyone, dude. I get it. Hey, if you haven't looked at the list today, go look in the description. We have a wild list today. Modal Nodes EP, Canoto EP, Devath and Naro single, Sharks EP, Leotrix EP, and of course, SISTO, Sever the Bloodline album, part 1. This is going to be a great stream. I have been waiting a long time to listen to some of these albums, or EPs, like Canoto's, obviously, which, by the way, Canoto, it grew on you so hard. Yeah, I believe that. Modal, I don't even know where Modal came from, because they just started releasing stuff like end of last year. Lots of new music and more coming soon. Yeah, I have a lot I want to do, and not enough time for it. Clearly, I used to think they were overrated until that Planet Droid remix, and that's like the first thing that I see on their SoundCloud, or not their SoundCloud, their Spotify. They only have 5 things. It's like they appeared kind of out of nowhere, and they have done some great stuff. The ID that Subtronics played, I think it's Unnatural. I am waiting for that. I would love to hear that as a full track. Yeah, Canoto's EP, I've heard almost the whole thing, but I still want to listen to it on stream. Sharks, Leotrix, Modal Nodes, I haven't heard any of. And then SISTO, I've probably heard most of those tracks, but not the finalized ones. So, they're from Australia? Yeah, I thought so. Which makes sense. That's why they're alien. Where's the NSD comps? They're way too long for me to do on camera, man. I'm sorry. And not to mention, it's half my stuff, half not. So I want to listen to it off camera. I have a list that I want to like... I think I'm clipping. There we go. I have a list that I want to react to off camera and then kind of write out my thoughts. And that could be a video. I did that with the Disciple Roundtable comp like a year and a half ago. I thought that was good, and I kind of want to do that again with like half of a year plus of stuff that I've missed. So it's 100% deviate in someone else. If it is, I mean, you know it's going to be good, right? Mic is a bit loud. Yeah, thanks. I'm sorry about that. All right, let's get into it. We have. Let me start recording. There's my stream back there. My wife has a setup now. Yeah, so. All right, Alone EP by Modal Nodes. 5 tracks on here on port 0. This was released February 13th. This is Alone, title track. Thought of Venom also.
A man can have anything
Wife music, so real.
if he is willing to sacrifice.
That's the one I'm thinking about. Okay. This is the second most popular on the EP. Defeat, the last track, is the most popular. But they're all popular. They all have north of 30,000 plays, which is really good for basically a new artist, basically on a brand new label, even though it's Infex.
You will face it alone.
I forgot. I got to pull up Apple Music to save all this. Yeah, whoever said it sounds like Deviate, I'm with you. I think I'm with you. This is my first Modal Nodes track I've listened to in full. And dude, can we go back and listen to that fill, please? Like, who does that remind me of? It reminds me of Canoto, actually. Canoto has done some of that stuff in his more like Square 4 stuff. Where a ton of the percussion.
Right here. Right now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. W setup, thank you. Modal Nodes is so much better when you're a Star Wars fan. I'm not a Star Wars fan. I'm sorry. Granted, I've not watched it. Yeah, my wife wants to make me watch it. Yeah, it's the fill. It's really the fill. If you have a solid fill, almost anything after that, I feel like just hits way harder. And that goes back to if you as a producer are able to fill in the cracks with details that add to the track, it almost doesn't matter what idea you have. At least that's kind of what I felt with a lot of these tracks. It's if the details and the mix are good. I am pretty much on track with most of the idea. What's on the table to listen today? Go look in the description. We've got a massive list today. 4 EPs and a SISTO album. That's so good.
Stay put and let things play out.
Dude. And the atmospherics in the back. I mean, it goes great with the actual title of the track and the EP. That's a solid rhythm track. And it's basically where I want it to be, 3 minutes and 37 seconds. I don't know if I have anything against that one. Okay, this is Victory. Wait a minute. Did they, like, go through? It's seamless. I haven't heard a seamless EP in a long time.
Peace is a lie.
Some of the Star Wars sounds or sentences, you have the lore behind. Yeah, I believe that exists for sure. Just saw the playlist. 2026 has been insane for EDM so far. All the comps, Interval, Audio, Cypher have been putting out this year. Yeah, I've been keeping up with Cypher. It looks great. I don't know if that's going to be a cam thing, but I want it to be.
Through
Welcome back, Chai.
strength, I gain power.
Are these all Star Wars stuff?
I gain victory.
This almost sounds like Unnatural. Oh my gosh.
My chains are broken.
All Star Wars rhythm. Dude, it's just so groovy. And it's all in the percussion. It's all in the, because it's all quarter notes when it comes to just the synth.
strength.
That's what I love about riddim. When someone can make percussion hit so good and not on 1 and 3. Like 1 and 3 and some. And I feel like there's not a lot of people that do that. Like I catch myself listening to riddim and wanting more than just the 1 and 3. Often thinking of those rhythms in my head. But this like just lays it all out so perfectly. Oh my gosh.
Victory.
It's almost a beat. I love the kicks on this especially. Yeah, all their percussion is... And they throw in a random sound for the fill. Dude. Yeah, and this is unique, Void, because no one does cool perk like this. It's really snappy perk, and obviously it's not on 1 and 3. That's freaking sick. Do we get seamless again? Yeah, we do. Oh my gosh. Show me the way. Need Astaroth or Vexu to release an EP? I need Vexu to fix his mix. The last 5 tracks I've heard from him have been incredible, but the mix is piercing. Yeah, I would love to hear some Astaroth stuff. Triplet clap fill method, yeah. Or it's just modal nodes method. Alien method. Okay, this is the first minimal one out of all of them. This does sound different than Alone in Victory. I feel like the first two almost sounded similar to each other. It's every perk fill. Dude, it's the snaps. It's this. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'd pay a lot of money to see this live. Frog song? Yeah, no, for real. Love the main bass. Oldest Chibs. I can kind of agree with that. Same way to like everyone else in the circle. Yeah. Chibs is very hit or miss for me. Triplet clap fills. Yeah, and they do it really well.
Show me the way.
I feel like it needs to be a very specific sound. Dude, that is very swampy. Resonance, yeah. You can hear, like, the pulses of the sign. Please, they're just interrupting me at this point. Least favorite, but still very impressive. Yeah, this is probably my least favorite for now. And it's literally only because it's just the simplest of them all. But even then, like, this is better than 80% of the riddim out there. And the fact that it is all seamless too. The last full seamless EP I think I've listened to was Cloudy's EP. Was that 23? That was October of 23, I think. Acolyte Back to Back Defeat is actually so unfair. Defeat is one of my favorite riddim songs of all time. Yeah, okay.
If I can find you, so can the Jedi.
I hear it.
Kills the dream.
Dude, it's the reverb tails on the back end of the lead, man. Is it evolutionary? I think that's right. Welcome in, bro. I appreciate you being here. We're so back. Welcome back, Voxel. Good to see you. Introduced me to Modal, and I'm glad it was because that whole song is unfair. Dude, it's every track that they have like some sort of triplet perk fill, and that one was Tom's. Oh, get it. It's so good. It really reminds me of like a lot of people, but they've just perfected it. I am really curious who it is. And it's got to be two Australian people, so DV8, it totally could be DV8. I just feel like it's maybe, well, yeah, I don't know.
The Jedi.
I would expect to be tired of the fills, but they just never get, literally.
Dream.
I'm with you.
Everyone shares.
I've accepted my darkness.
I think Alone is my favorite so far. I'm struggling to like hear the difference between Alone, Victory, and Acolyte. And that's probably going to take me more listens to get through, but their sound is so unique that they've done it on every track, and I want to hear their sound in different contexts. I feel like I haven't heard that yet. Junkrat, what's up? This is a solid EP, though. That was the first not seamless track. Probably because they knew this was going to be the best one. That's my guess.
What do you
Time for peak, yeah. Reverb automations are so perfect. Dude, it sounds like there's a fire alarm going off in the back. Like a... sorry, we're going back. What is that called? A smoke detector.
What do you see?
Do you hear that?
I see your defeat.
I was here long
Coherent atmosphere,
and will be long after.
You lack the experience to be going up against me.
I like it. But they all sound the same except for Show Me the Way. They really do. I am struggling to hear the difference between Acolyte and Defeat. Like, okay. I feel like they barely tweaked values and they didn't change any perk. I'm not asking them to change the rhythm. I'm asking them to change the sound. Maybe a little bit. Am I crazy for thinking this? They're just trying to hone in a style. Yeah, but for 5 songs. You know what I mean? I digress. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe my ears are just not what they used to be. That's my problem with it. Okay, I'm not alone then. Rod, good to see you, man. They all just sound the same. Yeah, I'm kind of there with you. Like, I feel like I've heard that progression already. But it's sick as heck, though.
You lack the experience to be going up against me.
Yeah, the voxel. Yeah, that makes sense. What's up? Pure Gold, good to see you.
Can have anything if he's willing to.
So by itself is so insane. Yeah, and if any of these tracks were played live, gone. Like, just wiped out, decimated,
the oath
dead.
You swear, the promises you make, they are yours alone.
Java Dub is so good. Yeah. Yeah. See, like that and Defeat almost sound the same because Alone goes down like a half step at the end. Defeat goes down a full step at the end, I think. You all hear the same thing that I'm hearing? Any update on your streaming schedule? I'll answer that in a sec. Yeah, if each one of these tracks alone were standalone, love them. These are all great. I've saved them all. I will absolutely listen to them. As an EP, I feel like the sound has been presented, the case is made, and I love it. I just want it in a different context. It's like we woke up 5 days of the week and we put on the same clothes all 5 days. That's what it feels like. I don't know. Streaming schedule. Yes and no. This month is insane for me. I think I'm gone. This coming weekend's my last weekend open for the month. I'm gone 2 weekends for work. Another weekend is my birthday. And I'm doing a 48-hour film festival, which is very exciting. But yeah, I'll be gone. Won't be doing much on that weekend. Yeah. So I'm pretty busy at the moment, but like, I want to get back to it consistently. I think videos are reasonable. I'm trying to find a way to really make it seamless for me. Like, I spend an hour on it or something, and I get a lot of work done in that hour. And as more of like the AI editing features have come out, it's easy to use those with DaVinci, so I can do more. So that's the goal. But also, my wife and I are going to be streaming together on main channel stuff, so all things games, if that's something that you're interested in. We want to start that up soon, probably next month, at least for the both of us. She may start streaming sooner, but yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Yeah, thank you. I'm very excited for it. I'm not going to be a part of film day, but I'll be editing it the whole way through. So like 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. on a Sunday, the 16th. I still love Defeat with My Heart. Yeah, no, it's great. It's a really good track. I think Alone is actually, though, my favorite. Yeah, I think Alone's my favorite. But they have so much time to improve and develop their sound, so I'm fine with this EP. And I totally agree. It's I'm at a place where, yeah, the EP has presented themselves. It's like it's their case to the world. So it's great, and I think they're going to do a lot with that sound. I'm really curious to hear it in a different context. Here's Jawa Dub. I haven't actually listened to this. I've seen it a bunch on clips and stuff. See, this is the different context I'm looking for. Completely different flow, same style. Yeah, no, that's freaking incredible. Kind of like the Dyadic EP, Know the Name. It's just like a statement EP. Yeah. Yep, I agree. Deviate and Autumn Hate have this thing where they can either make the most insane song ever or just a basic square form. More so Autumn Hate, but yes. This is Destiny. Sorry, I'm thinking my camera's here. It's not. Did you... That... It's 5 notes and then... No, it's 4 notes and then a note down. It's the exact same thing as Defeat. It's the same pattern every time, just very small changes. Love the snap fills. Oh, yeah. But, like, they're all great tracks, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to save it all, and I'm probably going to listen to it all because it's good. I can't get enough of the snap fills and the triplet claps and all that stuff. I feel like they're the first group to really make that a big statement for them and actually do it well every single time. I feel like that's something that's easy to make, like, bad or mess up. So, okay. Canoto EP. I have probably listened to the entire EP somewhere, except for Your Move. But Marble Veil and Tundra I've heard, like, I don't know how many times. But I have some things I want to say on it. Dash, I don't think I've heard the full thing. Did my stream just cut out? Robert, what's up, man? Mr. Quang, welcome in. Voices, I don't know if I've heard either, but Marble Veil is clearly his best. We're just going to go ahead and play it. There is someone on Instagram, when the mini mix was released on Port Zero, they were like, this is not Canoto's sound, and I'm very disappointed with this EP, and I don't actually know the specific quote. I can probably go and find it. It's not it's simply not interesting enough to excuse its repetitive groove. There's no glitches, impressive sound design, weird rhythm changes, or anything I usually associate with Canoto's sound. This couldn't be a track on Somatic Veil. 6 out of 10. Someone said this about this track. Naro's in. Dude, I love Naro. How is this not unique? Tell me another track that sounds like this. This track is truly one of a kind, unique. And then it goes into something that's like more expressive, more vocal. Stays within the idea because it has all this stuff in the fills that's relating back to Section A. And you can get a triplet flow. I don't understand how this is not cool. You know what I mean? And the title of this track, too, feels so... like, I just don't know how to explain it. Goofy looking duck. What's up, man? Crazy idea. We let producers have fun. So true, dude. So true. Have you listened to the new SISTO album? It is on the list at the very end. I have not listened to it yet. We're at Canoto, Achroma EP right now. But we're going to be listening to it at the end. That's exactly why I'm streaming. Because I didn't want to wait. I cannot explain, but I feel like Canoto's music has always been bipolar or schizophrenic. Beautifully scary. Agreed, Junkrat. Interesting. I feel like Canoto is just good at a lot of different genres. Swagger hair, thank you. Better than the dog-looking stuff I had a year ago. It still feels like Canoto to me. He's like all the chimes in the back. That's been something that he's been doing for years. And there is small variation here. Would I want more? Yes. Am I complaining? Absolutely not. I've listened to this track like 100 times. Yeah, sub on this one is incredible. I didn't have my... Frustrating. Hold on. There we go. I was missing that. First heard them on Sora's EP a while ago. Canoto is a really good friend of mine, and his stuff, he's truly a top 3 artist for me. Truly a top 3 artist. All right, this is Voices with Scared. Yeah, and honestly, the Sora thing was just terrible. I mean, what happened with that track is so sad, because that track means a lot to me, but I hate what happened for him, and my respect for Sora has gone down greatly. Yeah, Canoto, absolutely. He's someone that anytime he releases, I jump on it. Sora did some pretty BS stuff to him on that collab. So that's all I'm saying. I think I've heard this before, but I haven't listened to it regularly, so this is new for me. Wasn't for me, to be completely honest, but I really like other stuff at Canoto's. Yeah, that's fair. It's a very different EP for sure. I still feel like his Lost and Found EP is probably the best that he's done. Somatic Veil is incredible for what it is, and in a very different light. And like Safe Place is such a cool song, even though it's more of like an outro to an EP. Not really meant to be listened to, but it's great. It actually has 12,000 plays, which is wild. You've got the classic super low squeaky bass. It's a squeaky bass. I freaking love it. Has he ever collabed with Aphonic? You know, that's funny because the next song on this EP is a collab with Aphonic. He and Aphonic are actually very good friends. All three of us are. Like, I have done streams with both Canoto and Aphonic. I think my previous 2 streams I did with them on feedback, and it was a ton of fun. Tundra will be stuck in my head for years. Tundra is probably my favorite on here, but I also haven't listened to Dash or Your Move. This one's good. I feel like there's some missing frequencies. I need to watch the waveform. You had Sugar Rush with AFO? Yes, and then AFO had Monkey with Canoto. That was released as an ID in 2024. Nothing since. Popping one-shot sounds on this track. Yep. It's literally just a reverse kick. Most of them are a reverse kick. There's some other stuff that he does, like some really crazy automations in basic Ableton. Like he obviously has like Reason and some other effects, but a lot of his sound is crazy manipulation and automation using basic stock Ableton effects. And the popping sound a lot of the times is just a reverse kick. That snare. I don't know if I've heard this. For Us is a fantastic track. Yeah, Quang, I've taken lessons from Canoto for a little bit. I learned a few things here and there from him. And Aphonic. He's got the triplet clap snap thing. It's so cool. I would imagine this is Scared section. I don't know if I've heard that. It's probably that one or Your Move may be my least favorite. I don't know. I love it though. I just like Aphonic's sound better than Scared, I think. Then also just Canoto is just... Solo Canoto just sounds so different, even when he's working with someone. All right, this is Dash with Aphonic. You make music? Kind of. I don't release. I have a goal to release in the next 12 months on Full Flex Audio. But I'm not working toward that right now. Ports early if you have exclusive tracks. Are you going to listen to the previous? The previews. Probably not. I might do that off camera. Yeah, this song, I actually really like this song, but it feels very different than all of Aphonic and Canoto's work. I didn't expect to sound... Yeah, I feel like either y'all are reading my mind or I'm reading yours. When I heard that this was the Aphonic collab, I'm like, interesting. I'm going to pull up Monkey real quick. All right, so here's the other collab that they were talking about. Hold on. I don't know what's happening.
The past couple of years.
What in the world is happening, guys? I think SoundCloud is really bugging out.
Really driven me to improve.
Okay. It's this upcoming one. It is Monkey with Canoto. This is the other Aphonic and Canoto collab right here. This is the one I wanted, and I did not realize that it was not that. So good. Yeah, yeah, I really want that at someday, but that is not today. Like, this is sick, but respectfully, the others are just more for... Yeah, I agree. I think that idea is a lot better. And when I heard the mini mix for this, I already knew that Aphonic was going to be on it, but I did not know it was a whole new idea that they had worked on. So, given that they worked on a brand new idea and released that first, we may not ever see Monkey, which is kind of sad. And I think they have another one. I'm not sure. And I don't think that one's public. Okay, I've not heard that. Canoto and Kanye? That'd be interesting. Good night. And Token, welcome in. This is Canoto. Growly sound should be Aphonic. Yeah, probably. I don't actually think I've heard that. That was incredibly unique even for Aphonic. Like his some of his bonuses for the Ordained v Chaos album was quite interesting. Like a very glass shard sound effect. And that's also, I feel like what I just heard from him is very different than what is normal. But it's great. This is probably my favorite. This one is great. I freaking love this one. And also just the name of this track is so cool. So cool. And then it goes into something euphoric. Empty Husk, how are you? Appreciate you being here. You want new dubstep? I do, and I have a list in the description I'm going off of. I'm sorry. Nero, Cyberpsychosis. Never heard of them. Aphonic's Lemonhead Flip, but that's because I'm a Tyler fan. Was that on his the good dub mix at like 14 minutes? He paired it with a Beast Boy track, I thought. Or no, he paired it with a Canoto track. Jumping into an extremely cold pool. Oh, yeah. like running from a black bear in the tundra. Released a few years back. Oh, I don't think I've heard that then. Heard his showcase mix. I thought it was a transition to another song. If y'all have not heard Aphonic's Good Dub Mix, it's on SoundCloud. It's the best 33 minutes you'll ever hear. Just check this next idea out. It's so goofy. Oh, it's not playing. Hold on. I'm glad I looked. Wow, every time I close that, it has to refresh. This is a Canoto track, by the way. And then he flipped it. Do you know Jore? Yes, I do. I've tried to like Jore. And I can't do it. The fact that it actually hits so hard. See you, Quang. Guys, go listen to Good Dub Aphonic. Holy crap, y'all haven't heard it. I'm sharing it in the chat right now.
Some animals crawl off to die alone. But what a pity it would be to not witness this.
I would pay so much money. So much money. It's an Ozix ID. Makes sense. He hasn't released the ID playlist, and he said he would. Okay, that makes sense as Ozix. I actually did not know that. And then there's a one after it. That was it. Just go listen to it. If you have not heard the mix, go listen to the mix. It's a great 30 minutes. Anyways, like I have listened to it 55 times. The next person under me is 16. That's how good it is. Okay, back to Tundra. Firehouse and interval comp on it. Chelsea Flames, welcome in. Oh, Icy. Wow. Holy crap. Icy. Dude, what's up, man? PVR, the one that you said is out. Ping me in general in the Discord with that link somewhere. Yeah, Tundra is probably my favorite. Marble Veil is right up there with it. They really cannot be compared. Infinite bass fade, yeah, and that's what Ozix does. Okay, this is your move. I've not heard this. Well, I think I have, but it's been a long time. Ozix Caustics, okay. That the whole thing was like that first one and the second one. Your move is my favorite. Okay. See if you can recognize the sample. I will not recognize the sample. I don't know if you know me, but I live under a rock. So. Alpha, I've heard this track a couple times. If I have not heard it by now, I probably won't. But I mean, it sounds like a famous song from a long time ago. If you're talking about the vocal. Not the vocal? Okay. Dude, where are you going? I don't know if this is for me, but it is pretty sick. I really dislike when artists do a slowdown thing. I think it's good. It's very situational, and then they've got to pull it off. And in my taste, it's not for me. Did they pull it off? Yeah, probably. Achroma. I'm glad I got to finally listen to that. That came out May 29th, and yeah, I'm glad. It's been a long I wanted to listen to that for a very long time, so it's great. Classic Canoto as always. Bro is just a freaking legend. One day, there will be a Canoto, Aphonic, and Deck collab. Devath and Naro have a single called Skies. Holy crap. Although there is 4 singles from Devath I did not know released. Ringtone, Spitting Back, Serene? Is that how you say that? And Broom. I need to listen to those. I don't know if that's going to be today, but we are going to listen to Skies. Sounds good, pizza. Spitting Back is so good. Naro's peak and Deva's, yeah, they obviously made it peak. Naro. Wow, I'm not seeing. Huh. I have liked Naro's stuff in the past. I think I've only listened to him when it comes to collabs, though. I see. I've not. Probably not going to do that on cam. It feels like something off the Henka EP, just less melodic, if you will, but still I feel like it hits the spot. Sudden Death track Descent. I've heard it on a lot of socials. Yeah, that'll probably be an off-camera thing too. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Devath scratches an itch in my head. Yeah, that's very, very valid. That key change, or the note kind of going up and making a chord was really cool. Dude, what are you? Oh my gosh. Okay, the amount of times Devath has had some sort of like electric bass, electric guitar. I feel like he's had too many physical instruments to not play them physically and record them in his DAW. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I'm trying to think back to like the interview that I had with him after the Anonymado EP. He said his main focus in making music was not with Vital or Serum. It was with samples, and he would resample the heck out of everything and manipulate it and tweak it to make basically brand new sounds. And his reasoning for that was, hey, I don't want to sit down and spend 2 hours trying to make one sound in Serum or Vital. Like, he can. I'm sure he's done that for his basses, but to make every sound out of that, he's like, I would rather just find a sample and manipulate it to my possible limits to create a sound that I like. And he said that's faster and it creates something unique every time. Like, he can't create the same thing once or twice. You know what I mean? Where am I going with that? Oh, I feel like he has a ton of electric bass and electric guitar stuff to where him not playing that isn't reasonable. I feel like he is playing that and putting it into his DAW, but it could be a sample. I don't know, but it sounds so cool. The fact that he and like Sonata are able to put that in tracks so seamlessly. I feel like that's something that we've missed in the EDM scene for a long time. And Sonata in particular, like, that's his whole brand, is the fact that he's a goated guitar player and went to whatever school that is. Starts with a B. I forget. I don't know. What do you guys think? Got me feeling like that one meme with the happy... What? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you guys think on that? It sounds so clean. No, Chai, it literally would. The fact that Sonata's gotten on Disciple main label again, and he's still like, still kind of unknown, is incredible. I'm very happy for him, and I'm excited to listen to that soon. This is Naro, and previously was Devath. They mix that really well. Clippy? Sorry. Going back. I don't hear the clipping. That's 100% Naro. Dude, Welland's showcase, the freaking, oh my gosh. Case in point. Yeah. Anyways, sorry. I really like the clashing elements here. Like all the notes work together, but it sounds like it's supposed to mesh in an interesting, different way than normally. That's a great track. Far from my favorite from Devath, but really great. I'm still stunned at last year how incredible that was with him. And even this year, I mean, we've gotten not nearly as much, but like, 5 singles. Like, he's cooking something. The return is real, Boom. What's up, Boom? Dude, that ending! Why does he always have... Oh my gosh. Why is that so gorgeous? Dude, I want a whole track of that. Ugh. Man. See you, Pizza. Appreciate you being here. Boom, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yeah. That was great. Okay, Sharks EP. Sharks is actually releasing a new EP called Caustics from Above. He's releasing it Friday. So we're getting Face to Face, Angel, White Shadow, and Take My Time VIP are the new tracks. Stargazer and Butterflies are already out, but they're on the EP. So it's going to be a melodic EP, which is great because we're listening to his heavy EP today, Ichor, that I have yet to listen to. Here we go. Short recap of what we already heard. Yeah, welcome in, by the way. Yeah, boy.
Never a word of praise.
We listened to Modal Nodes, Canoto, and Devath. Now we're on to the Sharks EP called Ichor.
Just need
Favorite stuff from this year, honestly?
the smallest.
I'm very excited to listen to this, and actually now I'm thinking about it. I think there's music videos to this. Am I tripping? I don't actually know if there is, because he released this really fast. Official music video. Holy crap. Is it only for Ichor? I don't know yet. It's the wrong window, bud. Hold on. There we go. Give me a second. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Never a smile.
Y'all can hear that?
Never a word of praise.
It's just Ichor? Okay.
The smallest consumed by the largest. Each one empty inside. Pure art.
Dude, it's the no choice. A lot of modal nodes inspo. That was it. That was the modal nodes fill. Oh my gosh. I don't know if any of y'all played Dead by Daylight, but this literally looks like Nudu Killer in the Mori. I don't know if you agree with that. She may agree with that.
I can see it.
She sees it. I am stunned at the sound of that. What happened, bro? Oh my gosh. Dude. I am stunned at that sound. That might be my favorite track of the day, question mark. Holy crap. I cannot believe. This came out March 13th. I cannot believe it took me 5 months to listen to this. Man. Sharks is also making a game? Like a video game? Are you serious? Dude. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, pop off. Yeah, the pad in the back is... Honestly, I love all of that. I think I like the first chorus better just because of how spacey and airy it feels. The pad does so much for the... Oh, I have so many thoughts. I'm sorry. The pad does so much for that. And the Foley in the back right now, man. Like, that's Shark's best work. Truly Shark's best work right there. In the video, let's just talk about that real quick because he has made so many videos in the past and they're all super flashy, super like very in your face, flashy, lots of lights, epilepsy kind of feeling, like Rainbow Gun, for example. If we can, let's go find it. Truly one of my favorite. This is a fantastic song. I freaking love this song. Like, this is incredible as what it is, but the fact that he's like creating these atmospherics, like it's no longer flashy. It's just art. Like in the other one was art too, but it didn't have story. It didn't have meaning. It just was flashy lights. It was something to resonate with the music, and it was focused on the music. This is like, it's now focused on also the art. Dude, I love this first drop and how spacey, like how the silence works with the idea and like the note choice. Like, it purposely doesn't take up much space. I felt that with modal nodes too, but and that I'm just now saying that, but it purposely is not taking up a whole lot of space. It's so freaking cool. so freaking cool. If that's the case, I was only aware of a horror game. I think that's what I was talking about in the back, or in the past. Dead by Daylight. Clean. Oh yeah, so clean. And then you've got the same thing with the pad in the back, and it is just, it's gorgeous, it's victorious, but it's still like, I just did this thing. That, like, I just did this ruthless thing, and now I'm just basking in it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. That might be my favorite track that we listened to today. Here's Sleepwalker. Wow. I'm glad he made one. That's really all he needs to do. He was making one for like every song, and like I love that. I appreciate it. It's so cool, and I'm not gonna stop him from doing art. But if doing one means we get more music and it's gonna look like that, I'm so for that, because that was genuinely incredible. That's his best music video. Panic Attack was also really great. And Subterranean was cool too. Dude, the way he incorporates his pads into the heavy mix. Yeah, this one's incredible too. Definitely it sounds very Sharks. I don't really think he's made a sound that does not sound like Sharks. Really cool. Ichor is still my favorite. Even though this one is the most popular by quite a long shot. I wish this was out when I saw him live. Oh my gosh. Ariku, what's up? How are you? Ebenev, I don't know if I welcomed you in. Welcome. Shot 395, welcome. Appreciate you being here. This one's Spellcaster and Burn Under My Skin are my faves from this EP. Those are the last two. Yeah, I'm excited to get those. Oh, and Bale's Will. I forgot Bale's Will was on here. Bale's Will has been incredible recently. Like Inestable with Baw. He's made some great stuff. Saiju, what's up? I don't think I've heard something so gritty from him, because Subterranean was a chord gritty. This is not. This has nothing to do with his melodic gritty. Oh my gosh. Dude, the quintuplet flow is just great. Wow. I understand why that's number one. What is this outro, dude? Ugh. Sharks Mixdown gives me every time, dude. Yeah, literally. Literally. YouTube's giving me warnings for like the past 20 minutes, so if it goes out, I'm sorry. Just letting you all know. Paradigm. This is the least popular on here. Second drop of Paradigm. I'm excited. Boom, I have no idea. I don't know if this one's for me, actually. Dude, the fact that, like, I have his sample pack, right? I've heard all those samples, and I understand that they're his, so, like, he can use them without changing. It just sounds weird to me now that they're, like, released samples. Yeah, I'm okay on this. Dude, everyone's doing the massive perk flows now. Or the perk fills. Yeah, I have these. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay on this one. That's the only way that you know this song. I've not heard it. Reminds me of Cure by Noir. Dude, I remember watching that Primal Rights reaction like it was yesterday, and remembering when that EP came out. I recorded, edited, and posted the EP reaction the same day it came out. That's how easy my life was back then. Yeah, this one's okay for me. Crazy perk fills. Yeah, it's all the rage, and like I understand why though, because it's so cool. All right, Spellcaster. Your favorite? Okay. It's become truly wild how long I've known about sharks. Like since Rainbow Gun. He's released so much. And like a lot of it is just incredible.
You can't escape.
What?
You can't escape. Hallucinates.
Dude, oh my gosh. How the bass goes up and down.
Witness the flames.
Okay.
Hallucinates.
That's a wild sound. And quarter note, eighth note, I'm so fine with that.
Take everything.
Absolutely bananas. Yep, I agree with that statement. That was a long first chorus. I wonder if we're going to get a second.
The dance begins. You can't escape.
Yeah, that was good. I'm trying to... I don't know if I have anything to say on that one. It felt like some of his, like in the previous year or two, some of his grimy stuff like that, because he focused a lot on grimy with chords. Whereas I would say Ichor and Sleepwalker did not. And if that's the direction that he's going, like, I want that. All right, this is a Burn Under My Skin with Bale's Will. Love Bale's Will. The Bale's Will and Wellen collab is something I am really looking forward to. Boom. No. He used to make Bro Step. Wow. Is money too long? Okay. Dude. Does the bass have like reverb on it? Dude, that sounds so different than like all the other 4 tracks. That's incredible. Bales will bag some crazy yeah, he does. And he like kills them. He kills them all. That was his name on an interval comp? That's insane. Dude, the note choice is so freaking perfect. Yeah, that's a long time, Icy. Yeah, Baleswell killed that. Absolutely. I really hope this second drop is both of them. Because, yeah, clear. That was, well, I guess third drop. Wellen. Yeah, it's W-E-L-O-N. It's like melon with a W.
Receive my signal.
Did you just say Sigma?
Receive my signal.
What is that? There is no third drop? Oh, okay.
Then receive my signal.
Okay, it's signal. But guys, come on.
Then my shadow. You were how I escaped. We must forget to remember. We must leave to return. We must die to live.
Yeah, that's awesome. What an EP. I'm so glad I listened to that. It's been This came out March 13th, and I have yet to listen to it nearly 5 months later. I'm so glad I did on camera. I was really when I saw that this EP was coming out, I was like, "There's no way I can get to it in a reasonable time." But I was so excited it was coming out. Sharks is really ramping up his production pace, mainly because he's not doing those videos anymore for every song, or at least for this one he didn't. So it was cool to see that. And like for Butterflies and Stargazer, he did one for Stargazer where he made like 5 clips and then just put them together, which I think is more than reasonable. So it was really cool to see him do that. Next EP comes out it comes out Friday. So I'm very excited that I listened to that one, and now for this new one is going to be good. Pratso, dude, what's up, man? I'm officially cooked? What do you mean I'm cooked? Never in my life, Sharks of all artists would be in a label riddled with riddim artists. That is a very valid point. I did not think of that. But when you think about it, is it riddim? Yeah, I guess it is riddim. Ichor, by far my favorite on that one. I want to look up the meaning of that because I've never heard that word. Ichor means...
Ichor.
Yeah. The ethereal golden fluid that flows in the veins of the gods in Greek mythology instead of blood. Sick. And that, dude... Sorry, my brain kind of exploded. And it makes so much sense with like...
Never smile.
Makes sense why that's gold. Guys. Now, it does not make sense that... Yeah, that this is red. Well, I guess they're not a god. Dude, that is so cool. The fact man, I love the English language. There's so many words. So many words. So Sharks is fighting a Greek god in the form of a dragon? That's the whole track. Dude, I love the note choice. Oh my gosh. Dude, can we get Sharks and Modal notes? Question mark? Detective over here? I don't know how to say that, but that is very funny at Voxel. Thank you. The lore, dude, lore is insane. Lore isn't, dude, I freaking love that. That is the best track I've heard all day, I think. But we're done talking about it. That was so good. Leotrix EP is coming up. BINDZ. 4 tracks on here. We've got the BINDZ EP by Leotrix. 4 tracks on here. This just released a week and a half ago. So here we go. BINDZ. I have not listened to his album. I've heard it's a little bit mid, but at the same time, I do want to listen to it probably off camera. Like Dub for Moving On is like incredible. Also, and it got great plays, so I would love to hear it. Yeah, I have seen the mini mix for this. I'm forgetting what it sounds like. But I've heard that everyone loves this song in particular, currently the most popular. Oh, that's right. Even Leotrix is doing the perk fills, dude. Modal nodes method. Dude. Did you hear that side chain? Dude, the side chain, it hits the kick, goes down, comes up for a second, goes down again, and then back up. I know that exists, but the fact that it's so pronounced is something I've not heard in a release track before. And the subtle break. What? Dude, okay, sorry, I need to not pause. Best releases since Black Label, in my opinion. Holy crap. That's a statement. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't think I have enough knowledge to agree with that or not. The fact he went into like a B section, but he didn't go from A to B. He like transitioned from A to B over the course of like 8 bars. Never heard of something like that before. Oh, dude, and the perk is so... It's just going deeper. And the triplet hi-hats came out of nowhere. Holy crap, dude. He's gonna go back on the EP grind. I know it. Are you crying like that? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'd imagine that's a good thing. Dude, I gotta go back to that triplet flow. It literally out of nowhere. It's like the drums and the bass and the synth, everything that people would associate with a drop was already going, and yet he considered that the fake out because he kept only the hi-hats out of the mix, and then he threw them in. Completely changes the sound of everything, dude. Cloudier, that's wild. I have goosebumps from that, man. Oh, this is going to be swaggy, isn't it? That clap is so cool. Oh, wow. I did not expect it to go there. And the fact that Leotrix is also on port 0. Guys, like that's almost as crazy as Sharks getting on port 0. I feel like Infect is really expanding like his the label and where he wants to take it. Like he's letting in a lot of people and keeping it somewhat close to Riddim, but the fact that he's not tying it to that. I mean, Canoto was quite far from Riddim. We just listened to Sharks. Dude, incredible. Ichor is so good. It's going to be a reaction on YouTube, but also go back and watch it in the VOD if you want. It's good. Ugh! Gosh. This is going to take me a few listens to like because it's so broken up. Oh man, like I love this, and I really want to love this, but it's on the brink of being too broken up for me. Hive Bounce remix. I thought that's been out.
I can't do it. I can't deal with it.
Oh yeah. Yep, I see what you're talking about now.
I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it.
One of my favorite Leotrix songs. Okay, I think that's very valid. Not that it wouldn't be valid. I really like this, but I'm just struggling to feel as ingrained as I want to in it because of how broken up it is. And that's just Leotrix in general. Leotrix is very, he chops a lot. He chops beyond belief, and that has sculpted his sound over the many years that he's been doing it. I just feel like it's a lot in this song. Not hearing anything different compared to the first chorus. I think that's fine though. I think it's really good. That was really abrupt. Half heavy, half futuristic. Oh, okay. I did not know that. ADHD rant. This one is probably the other heavy one. The name scares me though, because if it's anything like ADHD, it's going to be really scattered. And I'm fine with that. It depends on how scattered and in what form. What is this vocal?
Do you know them ones?
This song just samples someone on an ADHD rant. That's really funny. Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know if I like that. Dude, the kick is so shallow.
Make the tune them longer, man. I mean, before we go out of our way to make the.
I appreciate variation. Yeah, this is not for me, unfortunately. I think this really goes back to some of his old Leotrix stuff, and I'm sure some people appreciate that. It's just not for me. Fairy Tale. I respect it. Yeah, I do too. This one, okay. This is like that wubby simple style. Well done, Tune. And we're back. Oh my gosh. That was so unique. Remind me of the drop in what are you saying, Silence? This one gives me Can't Sleep Alone at Night. Oh, that song is so good. I'm stunned that he went to this dirty, grimy thing. Yeah, it still sounded... colorful's not the right word. What am I trying to find? I feel like it fit. You know what I mean? Autocorrect. Okay, nice. And the swaggy hi-hats in the back. It just, you just can't not move to it. You know what I mean? It's just so, it's happy. It's floating. I was expecting to go back to that kind of underground sound. I really liked it though. I feel like it fit. I love how, dude, and we got the triplets again, dude. Dude, I don't know. Never heard someone do this. In a long time, at least. Like, I love how he went to something more grimy, but it fits. It fits. It's just wild that it fits. This song kind of reminds me of Run Away From Here by Louviate. Because it's, and this is it. Kind of starts in this. You have this like really euphoric sounding. But then you go to. This is the one other song that I feel like have mixed the two really well until today. With this. Yeah, that's disgusting. I think BINDZ is my favorite, but then Fairy Tale. Yeah, I love that. Really love that. It is good to see him on Port Zero. It's good to see him with an EP this quickly after the album dropped, which was April 10th. So he's only not even 4 months past that. Yeah, he's going places. He played that at Wholesome Riddim? Massive EP from Leo. Oh yeah, 100%. I think I like New Dub Plates Volume 777 better. Like, come on. I think I like that a little better. And Existing. All three of these are great. Parker, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here. Yeah, Son Holo, he released an album that I really want to listen to, actually on camera. And I have yet to do that. I really want to see that. Or hear that. And if he's ever in my city, I would love to go see him. I would love to see that set. Like, his Wholesome Riddim EP is really good, in my opinion. Yeah. Man, Leotrix, dude. So good. SISTO, Sever the Bloodline. SISTO's Sever the Bloodline, Part 1. We've got 8 tracks on here. Sever the Bloodline, title track, Untouchable, Path to Exile with Phage, Isolate, Skull Clamp with Jace Proctor, Death Touch, Flesh Pit, and Mind Splitter. Just in time for SISTO. Yeah, I am so excited. He has been talking about this album for at least 2.5 years. And when I say this album, he has talked about wanting to do an album for at least 2.5 years. When I first started this channel, I did a stream in, I think, April of 24. This was under a year since starting the channel, because I started it August 14th of 23. So this is April of 24, right? He came into my stream, stream chat, and hung out with us for like an hour. And that was the day that he gave me Ableton. But that was also the day where he said, yeah, an album is coming. So I don't know if plans worked out or not for what he was going for, but the fact that he finally has an album after this long is so incredible. I'm just so glad to see it. I'm so glad that this is a part 1 and there's going to be a part 2. And I want to say, he's doing another album, the part 2. I think it's coming out soon. Like, it's already mostly done and all that stuff. So freaking excited for this. I think there's going to be a lot of these that I haven't heard. Some of these maybe I have heard, and not the finished product. So it's going to be good. Have you heard the singles? I haven't. I have unintentionally not listened to any of the final products, but I have access to some of his private stuff and like his private files. And so I've listened to a lot of this, like the whips and the in progress stuff. So that's I've probably heard all of these in some capacity. Maybe, I don't know. Like, he changes the titles like right before release too. So some of these may be called something else, and that's what I know them by. So I don't know. But I listen to him all the time at work. I'm really excited. That's finally a full album out for everyone. It's going to be great. And I'm excited to see him in show. It's going to be really cool. We are tight like that. Yeah, he's a really great guy. Has grown off of being one of my favorite artists over the past 2 years, but I really enjoyed this album. How has he grown off? Conjure some elixir. Yes, real and true. New Convexity EP, by the way? Absolutely. No, I have not. I have a friend who loves Convexity, though, so I need to probably give that a listen. Thank you, Parker. Appreciate it. It's not done. I still have some work to do on it, but it's going to be good. And that's my wife's setup. I don't know where she is right now, but we got to put that together a couple months ago. Dino, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here. You need to listen to the Convexity EP? Okay. I don't know if that's going to be an on-camera thing, but there's a lot of things I want to be on camera that I just have to pick and choose. Pretty different from the last few. Sorry, Shape, welcome in, by the way. Okay. Sever the Bloodline, Part 1, title track. Here we go. This is a 30-minute EP. 30 minutes of SISTO, dude. I'm so excited. Someone at the very beginning of the stream, who I don't know if they're here anymore, said that they did not like the new album covers. I freaking love it. I don't know why they don't. And if you're still here, I'd love to hear your reasoning, but I think it's really cool. Okay, anyways. To be Phage of all people. Yeah, Phage is really good, and they've done stuff in the past, like a lot of stuff. They don't even sound the same anymore.
The bloodline rots. Your flesh remains.
I've heard. So this is probably new.
Try and kill me.
Okay, interesting drum placement. Not gonna lie. That'll probably grow on me though. It came out today, Quinn. What are you doing, dude? SISTO is just like an instant headbang for me now. It's like, it can be such a chill track, and I'm like just going crazy. Love how crunchy his music has been getting. It's been crunchy forever, and I feel like he's finally getting the recognition. Like he's double the monthly listeners the last time I checked, which is incredible. Probably because Choke Point just came out and it's doing really well. His vocals are so unique. In his percussion, dude. Perfect title track placement? Yeah. Oh, man. Dude, his percussion has... It's just... You just can't compare his percussion. This is untouchable. I think I've heard this one. Maybe. Such an immersive atmosphere with his music. Yeah. And the fact that, like, if you don't know the story behind his sets... The original SISTO Devour was all about like anxiety and the feeling of overcoming your past self, and he's doing that again and making it way more clear.
Untouchable.
Yeah, I've heard this one. I love the breaks in this one, dude. It's like...
Check it.
Camero collab would end the world. Anything would, dude. I really want to see SISTO and Wellen, actually. Oh my gosh. I feel like it's not as heavy as SEVER, the Bloodline. But that's fine. SISTO and anyone would. Wellen is like almost all DMB now. I don't know. According to his showcase, maybe not. Yeah, I have no idea where he's going with this one.
Check this out.
Ugh. Dude, I love the double snares that he has sometimes. It just it's so crunchy and clappy. Even though, well, it's a snare, but still. Motherfucker! SISTO DMB is crazy. Texture never gets old. It really does not. Okay, this is Path to Exile. I know. I think Phage did vocals on this. I think also SISTO did. He did vocals on one of these tracks, I think. Like himself. Or maybe that was Choke Point. It might have been Choke Point. I swear, if SISTO takes me down on YouTube, I'm gonna scream. Yeah. The skittish drum fills, yep. Contender for track of the year right here, too. Holy crap. Yeah, I've heard this one a lot, and he's been playing this at a ton of shows. So this has been, he's been working on this for a long time. But now there's vocals. Now there's vocals. Dude, that build is so unique, dude. I can't. Oh my gosh. No. I forgot about the siren, dude. Ah! Oh my gosh, I forgot about that switch. Switch of the year. Might be Switch of the year, dude. Rip the spine out of my neck? Yeah, literally. I feel like his midsections are really fast in this album. I'm not complaining, I'm just pointing it out. One of the best builds ever, dude.
Check.
Ow. Okay, I don't think he's had any outros so far. Not a complaint. Slightly a complaint. I feel like there can be something instead of just like a fade out. But isolate. I've not heard this. I feel like my chat lagged because they all just came in. Let me take a second to read this. 2 build-ups to do it justice. Oh my gosh. Fake out kills it for you? How? I think it's so good. SISTO does have somewhat of a problem of sounding like other songs that he's created. That sounds really harsh. I've actually told him that. I think a lot of people probably have that problem just because if they find... What the frick was that? If they find their sound, they're going to create stuff with that sound. And, you know, that was my thing with modal notes at the beginning of the stream. It's like, okay, you found it. Let's hear it in some sort of different context. There are a few SISTO songs that sound similar to others. But I think he's working really hard on that. And he's doing good. You sound like yourself, I hate it? Yeah. No, that's not that's not what I mean, guys. No. I'm just saying put it in a different context. But like I said, SISTO is doing... He's really improved on that. I feel like there's other EPs in the past where one song and another song sound somewhat similar. But I think he's done great at making every track unique. And like, if I heard a track, I could name it, you know. This sounds like Iron Collar. Am I tripping out? It kind of sounds like one of those. It reminded me of Iron Collar, but now I'm listening to it and it's not really the same. Yeah, I'm tripping out. Flows are a little samey. Texture is excellent every time, though. Yeah, I can agree with that. He has recently done a really good job of like not including something that sounds like something else on the same project. I actually really like the breakup, the silence here. And I can also understand it's a little repetitive, but if I heard this live, it'd be so cool. Heard that amen break so many times. Did I mean to play Firefight? I might have actually. This one just gets you moving. I think that's all it's supposed to do. It's really good. I have zero problems with this. Like, and he's able to take his sound and create it into something just insane, like Path to Exile. But then he's also able to create a more, and I'm not calling this laid back, but I'm going to use that phrase, like laid back in the sense of it's just supposed to be a groovy, just like a groovy track, you know, instead of like just crazy headbanging rage, all that stuff. It's more of just, it's just going to get you moving. And I think both have a place in his style. I think both have a place in the EDM scene. All right, this is Skull Clamp with Jace Proctor. I have heard this, I think. Repetitive stuff tend to hit harder live because it acts as a good anchor point for headbang. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, I've heard this a lot. They did some work on it though. That's different. I think that's probably Jace's section. I love how it changes into that, and it sounds so growly and nasty. A chihuahua barking? Are you serious? That's wild. Okay, Dino with the shade. Holy crap. I can agree with you that the low end is missing. I feel like it's not particularly there. Now, I'm curious if it is there, and it's either not loud enough or it's too low for the human ear to hear in its entirety. Okay, DFX buffer override. I actually really like the switch. Dude, when people use DFX or something of that nature to make flow, I feel like it's so impressive. Really love that metallic riser in the back. I'm pretty sure that's... Yep. Low end can be a little more distorted. It's very clean for how crunchy the rest is. Yeah, it makes sense that second drop is Jace. I feel like the glitchiness is more his style than SISTO's. To an extent. That kind of glitchiness. I feel like there's different kinds and styles of glitch. Death Touch. Luis, how are you, man? It's not missing low end, it's just clean. That's fair. Yeah, I guess you are right. My headphones have been very different. Like, there's one of two things happening. Either my headphones no longer have the same volume that they used to, or my ears are going out. Which I don't think it's the last. But anyways. Yeah, I need to find some way. Like, I have everything max, and it's nowhere near where I would want it to be, so. This is a seriously good first impression. Dude, how is this your first time listening to SISTO, man? You've not heard Dead Champions. It's been all over the place. You got to go listen to some of his stuff. Like, okay, hold on. Devour EP, incredible. Dead Champions is probably the best one on that. But he's got some older stuff that's incredible. Fool's Gambit EP is incredible. It Followed Me Home with Quiet. Oh my gosh. People still love the Pawn's Corpse EP. In Orbit is a melodic track that he's done. He has a lot of good songs. Firefight is incredible. One of my favorites, probably.
Death Touch.
Yeah, this one, it just sounds so cool, man. And he's been sitting on this one for a long time. Growing Limbs is really good. Fool's Gambit is still probably my favorite project. Shattered Crown, I don't actually know if it's my favorite SISTO song anymore, but it was my favorite for a long time.
Death Touch.
This actually might be a favorite. Hearing this live would be so fun. This is crispier than Popeyes? Yeah. This is like double worthy? Yeah. For whatever reason, this song just, it hits some sort of, I don't know, it hits some sort of nerve for me.
Death Touch.
love the note choice here and the tonality, man.
Death touch.
Simple but so good. Yeah, no, totally agreed. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot more variation happening here and more uniqueness instead of just quarter note. Oh my gosh.
Death touch.
Like, this is his version of modal notes, I feel. Crunch on the square 4 is super satisfying. I love when artists make textures you can both hear and feel. Like you can almost imagine eating it. Yeah. Flesh Pit. Might have to go to Beatport. Feel the Groove song rather than headbang. Yes. And same with Isolate, and that's the point. Like, he had to have some of those anchoring songs for his sets, but also it feels like a Modal Node song. Like, Modal Nodes, like the Alone EP was not like heavy by all means. It was just a very groovy, a very flowy. I feel like Death Touch is like his Modal Nodes in a very different light. Sorry, but I have reasons for it. Like, I just heard the Alone EP today. And I'm not saying that riddim is Modal Nodes. I'm saying Modal Nodes has popularized the groovy, not heavy riddim that has come around in the past couple years. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Look at that. I love that the sound that just flies off in the back. It's so clean. Yeah, the siren layer, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I completely agree with you. It's the flowy riddim that really gets me, but some of this stuff is just great too, even though it's not riddim. It has the same drum pattern, but it's not. I love how it slows down, man. When yeah, it starts out fast and then it goes slower. Like it almost like falls into place. It's really cool. They brought the pop back in the genre by utilizing flow changes in their signature fills. Yep.
The flesh pits.
Stream was blocked. It's always 2 to 2.5 hours is when it happens. That's why I can't go over, because YouTube will do it.
That's why they're
yeah,
only
literally.
online.
Oh my gosh, you're so short.
for policy violations because they say copyright.
Yeah.
That's me.
It really is.
Born of HP.
Yeah. Strawam.
Does it tell you before it's about to come back?
No, it just comes back. I'm almost done. I have one song left. We're back.
And I'm leaving.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
We literally have one track left. So we have a total of like under 5 minutes. So we'll see if it does it again. Lucas, welcome in. You're catching the very end. If you want to see the new stream design, stay until the end. Okay, we'll go back.
The flesh pits.
Silenced by the man, the myth, the toe. That is SISTO.
You know nothing of power.
See it, I know. I freaking love that. I feel like that. There's parts where it sounds like a car, and it just, yeah. Love the flow, the note choice, and how, like, just the idea. Track that makes me want to climb a ladder, literally. What is that tonality, dude? You hear that? Oh my gosh. Woo. Stream when it comes back.
Were you in the middle of the last song, or you haven't started it?
I have the full last song left. There's no way I could do it. It came back with 1 minute of sound, so it's gonna. What? All right, I have an idea. Oh my gosh, my hair. Okay, we're good. I'm losing viewers. Bro. This is so garbage. Okay, we're back. So here's the idea. I'm going to play these on desktop speakers. Maybe YouTube will go cry in a corner and not do anything about it. Doesn't pausing somewhat often help with that? I don't know. Heed my call. Allow the stream to continue. Yeah, it literally, this is the problem that I have with YouTube. And for whatever reason, Primal Rights does not have this problem. I don't get it. But it could be maybe that my audio is going directly from Spotify and OBS, where I know he does a lot of speakers. Not on his streams anymore, but he used to do external speakers and then would record it into a mic. My music might be really loud. I don't know. But literally, I cannot stream for longer than 2 to 2.5 hours because right at the 2-hour mark or right at the 2:30 mark, it'll cut me off. I've been looking at this warning of like, hey, you're going to be taken down. And it didn't do anything until like exactly 2.5 hours. So, anyways, buying a free trial with my $0. Yes, real and true. Mind Splitter. You know, let's mute Spotify. Can you all hear that? Cucklo, I don't think that'll do anything. It's like YouTube's audio, like YouTube senses the audio that's on the stream. That's so clean. Well, I mean, at least it's on streaming platforms. You can just go listen to it right after this. I don't know if I have any thoughts for that. I think the idea is great. It's just a good track. I really like the flow. I feel like there's a lot of intentionality behind it, and he wanted to make it crystal clear as to what he was going for. It's so garbage. So garbage. Okay, I'm just going to turn it down a lot. Like, you all may not even hear it anymore. I don't know. We'll see. Ooh. I like how it goes back and forth between the different notes. Like, it's like intentionality is there to make something different than the previous drop. Really cool. Echo is such a simple yet effective idea. Yeah, no, for real. I feel like it, I don't know, man. It's just so easy to make something that hits hard with not much effort or, I guess, originality. You just, if you find something that works, you just do it in a way that you like. No outro on that one. That was great. Oh, well, we made it. We made it. I hate that. I hate that happened, and I'm sorry. But good. The good news is that it did not happen until the second to last song in the stream. So we're done. I'm headed out. So yeah. I have Best of 2025 in August coming out soon. So it's been done for a long time. I just have yet to record the outro for it. So I'm going to do that, I think, now and then post it here in a bit. So heaviness is like 80% mixed down in texture. Yeah. Yeah. And that's kind of what he's known for. It's just what he does. But it's made it so unique and so effective. Would be hard to stand out with no innovation. Agreed. But it's also hard to stand out with 100% innovation, if that makes any sense. So take care, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. I'll see y'all next time.